plug my phone in. I don't feel like this is a good angle. You can't see me in the painting. Gotta work on these angles. Angle, angle, angle. Angle. Still can't see the painting. I don't know. I feel like you can't see the painting. Let me see. Can you see the painting? You can see me. But you can't see the painting. That makes no... That defeats the purpose. Oh. Trying. This is why I'm always working on angles. We'll get it sometime because I have to charge my phone while I do this. Now you don't see anything. So far back at this point. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. See, I don't like this. It's not letting me do the angle I want. I guess that's the best I'm gonna get it. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get it. I decided we're to pull it a little bit farther back. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Be a good egg. Don't fall. Yeah, that's not. What's happening is I'm doing a painting live. And angles are everything. And we work on our angles until we're happy with them. I love being, like, I do it all myself. Like, all my lives, it's a one-person show. So I have to work on my angles. Like, if my phone has to charge, you need to get the angle right. So let's see. Maybe it doesn't want to charge. No, I tried. Get my other, yeah, that. And I feel like this is too dried out. It's not gonna paint on. It's too dried out. Okay. Start with the head, forehead. What if we were to try and lighten it a bit more? because I still feel like it just looks too, like it's too pink. Just try putting some of this gesso stuff in. Oh, that's a lot. I don't even add that much. Why not? Let's go with it. Get the lid back on you. Okay. So I'm gonna put you in the water for now. I'm gonna do some more mixing. See if we can further get the colors to where we would like them to be. I feel like this might be a little bit closer. I really like the texture this time. It's like, it's creamier. I mean, it doesn't need to be creamy. I want to get a shade of paint that actually matches the skin tone in the photo more accurately, because this is just too pink, it's too orange. And I go at it until I'm happy with it. Like, this is the fun part about art being a hobby, whereas like if you were pursuing this like professionally, you'd have to have deadlines and all sorts of things that I would find would detract from what makes art fun. But I've decided, somebody was telling me last night, they're like, why don't you paint more? And you're like, what? I was like, why? This is a good exemplary point. I should be painting more because it's just fun to paint. It makes your life just feel richer in a way. And it's always been my hobby when I actually make time for it. I'm just not one of these people. Like, I feel like I have to have a lot of time to do things. It's just my view on it. Okay, now this time I'm feeling a lot happier with the texture. I'm like, this is more like what I was going for, really. It's a much better texture. And yeah, I just mixed some gesso with it. Gesso medium. Maybe art school wouldn't want you to do that, but this is just me having fun with painting. Hoping it's not gonna cause cracking. Okay, this is what I want to do next. I think the burnt sienna has kind of gone bye-byes. Is there more burnt sienna? This is the question. Like, can we make a... Is there any more burnt sienna in here? Oh, I think this is gonna be a mess town. Oh golly, I got burnt sienna on my fingers. But for the sake of painting, I might prise this thing open, scoop some out, and mix on the paper just to see if I could create a little concoction. A whole bunch of burnt sienna that I can get out of here. It's pretty dried up, to be honest. I have to go wash my hands after this. It's right here on the side. The brush in the water. I can wash my hands. Ew. Oh boy. Doesn't feel very good. Oh my goodness. I dropped my blinky. I don't want the blanket to be on the ground. I'm gonna use this blanket soon, but I haven't used him yet. So he makes kind of a nice backrest until I use him. So I'm gonna just take some of the paint from here and mix it with the burnt. Oh, I don't think there's enough of it, really. There just isn't enough to do what I want to do. Maybe there is, but I don't feel like there is. Like, I want to like go in, okay, do some dark portions. And I feel like I need a new burnt sienna. What's this one? This is Lotus Red, not burnt sienna. But I want something like burnt sienna. There's gotta be another. There's Scarlet. Maybe Scarlet is not exactly burnt sienna. Let's look. But it kind of has that vibe going on a little bit. And I think I could get away with mixing some Scarlet. And what I want to do is get my mixer brush, take paint. It's too red. That's like red. I don't want red. I want darker and shade color. Okay. Let's get more, scoop it up. Mix. Trying to rinse and trying to create this color that I'm envisioning. But yeah, the Scarlet's just it's way too red. It's too ready. It's giving some of that, but it's just like red. And that's not what I'm going for. I just want a slightly darker hue, but with a little bit more of a brown tone to it. So I think the Lotus, red, Scarlet, red. Let's see. This is purple. This is yellow. I want a brown. Burnt umber, maybe. Maybe. That's the trick. Add some of that in there. I feel like maybe that might be the trick. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse off the brush. Scoop some more paint out of our concoction. It's really dark though. I don't really like how dark that is. That's just way too dark, in my opinion. Then we do this. We need really thin outline brush. Very thin. It's too thick. That's too thick. We need like the super fine brush. Maybe you go over it with this darker color and then you go back over it with the lighter color. That could maybe achieve what I'm trying to do. Okay, but not exactly. It's not exactly what I want either. So I think now I have to go in with the lighter paint. Go over it. Kind of. And these are all too big of brushes. Like need a microscopic brush really. Do what I want. See, that doesn't even do what I want. Be quite frank. Doesn't do what I want. Okay. I don't have to. I need a smaller brush. Okay. I guess what I could do is this. Go back over it with all the lighter color. shoot. It's not doing what I want. Okay. Hi. Hi, Marwan. How you doing? I feel like, to be honest with you, with brushes, it's just so hard to keep them clean. Like, some people spend big bucks on their brushes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend big bucks on a brush. You know why? Because acrylic paint is cheap. And I'm not gonna spend. So I just have like, I feel like they could be better, but these brushes are what they are, so to speak. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we bring some of this darker down like this right here. Neck. Where the neck is. But then we keep blending out with the lighter. Okay. Do. Let's stop for a few minutes and maybe be back later.